introvert ladies. How are you guys doing? It's my lunch time. Welcome to Lunchtime with Juliet. In case this is your first time of meeting me, welcome. Where have you been? It's our space. It's your space. Like this page and share it before I forget, so that you encourage us to continue to put out contents like this that will help introverted individuals. Today, I want to talk about how to attract all those desirable things into your life. I know that if you come across this video, if this video, you saw this title, or you saw me and you want to know what I'm talking about, that means we are together in this. There is absolutely something that we have in common. And one of the things that we have in common is we want to attract desirable things, not undesirable, but desirable things, all those desirable things into our lives. So I didn't say all the good things. I said desirable. I chose my word. Choice of word is very important. When you want to talk, step back a little bit and check the choice of word that you are using. It is very important. Okay, number one, on how to attract the desirable things into your life as an introvert, let me put it that way, is by seeing yourself in the future. Do you sometimes get afraid that, like, what I want, how can I even get it? Do you see yourself in the future? This is one of the ways that you attract, not repel. You attract those desirable things into your heart, into your life. You will attract them into your life when you see yourself in the future. I know that I've heard some people, we are talking, and they say, I don't see myself doing this. It could be in a positive way, it could be in a negative way. But if it is in a negative way, like somebody is asking you, do you want to do this? And you said, and that thing is something that will be beneficial to you. But you said, you responded in this manner, I don't see myself doing this. That means this thing is not even, how will you put an effort when you don't even see yourself in that particular situation? So one of the ways that you can attract those desires. Hi, please put your comment so that we can follow you back, so that we can connect. Okay? So one of the ways that you can attract what you want, those desirable things that you want, is by giving yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission, even if it feels scary, because maybe what you want is this much, is huge. Give yourself that permission. Give yourself that permission to dream. Okay? And then see yourself. Come on. To be honest with you, dreaming is free. You will not dream that you become whatever you want to become, and somebody will come and beat you. You might as well use your energy well. Use your energy well. Thank you. Use your energy well and dream. Dream as big as you can. Mostly as an introvert, we don't talk. And sometimes their introverted self, okay, Let me give you an example what happened yesterday. Yesterday, if you watch my other video, the video I did yesterday, the live sections I did yesterday, there was international night where I'm working. We had international night. So I was doing the videos, live sections also like this. So I was videoing. You know, I deal with students. So one of this girl, I know that I see her always in the library. And then, look at us. We are all in this together, enjoying ourselves that evening. She didn't even come close to that booth. I saw her. She's an introvert. It's not her fault. The reason why I said that is because I have lived through it. If somebody sees her, how she's just moving like this, like if you see how she's moving, I know what she's passing through. I know her plight. I know her dilemma. I know what is happening to her because I was once that type of girl. I was once that type of girl. That's why when I saw her, I cannot judge her. Already I know. And that is the reason why I put up this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is to debunk introverts. That you are an introvert does not mean that you will not socialize. In this channel is to show you, guide you, hold you by the hand, to show you how you can enjoy, step into your introverted self and still enjoy everything. Enjoy the company of others as an introvert and use all your, because introverts, they have a lot of gifts, and start tapping into your gifts. We have a lot of gifts as an introvert. Being an introvert is not a problem. No, I take it back. It's a problem, but it's not anyway, I can say it's kind of, it depends on how you look at it. But being an introvert is a blessing. Because one, if you learn how to manage yourself, you can live your life both ways. As you can be an introvert and still enjoy the company of others if you learn the skills. And when it is time, because there are times that, this your introvert self will just help you. Like as I am now. Okay, let me show you my background to tell you that this introvert thing is still rooted in me. Look at my background. Nobody is here. You see? Nobody is here. This is a typical introvert talking. Introverts, they don't want people around them. They thrive so well when they are on their own. When they are on their own, they thrive so well. Okay, when you know that you thrive so well when you're on your own, you have to look for things that you can do when you are alone. And one of them is helping others, recording. Yes, if you have any particular skill, and it must not be, touch like what I'm talking. You can teach us something. There are so many gifts that we have. You can tell us what you want to offer us. You can open your camera and talk. So my story about, I think I finished the story about the student I was talking about. The reason why I was able to understand her was because I have lived through that lifestyle. It is just because I was recording. I wanted to go and help her because she just wanted, I know. She just wanted someone that would just, talk to her. And then we can just walk to the other side. But I was just holding camera and I was holding food. I wanted to help her, but I was holding camera. But she's on my mind. She's in my in my list. I will still talk to her. I will still slowly go close to her and see how we can work things out. Because, to be honest, as an introvert, you like, so many things can pass you by because you are an introvert. The world does not care. It's either you join or you fall out. Join or fall out, and the life continues to go. That is how it is. So one of the ways, let me come back to what I'm saying. There are so many supporting stories here and there, but one of the ways that you can attract what you desire, those your desirable things, is by seeing yourself in the future, seeing yourself having those things. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Those things that I want, sometimes I am even afraid to dream what I want because I feel like it's too big. But one of the formula that I use is I tell myself, I ask myself this question, and I tell myself this thing. Listen carefully what I tell myself. Whenever I want to step to the next level, because life is all about progress. If you are not increasing, you are decreasing. If you are not increasing, you are decreasing. That's what I said. And if you are not updating, you are down. If you are not upgrading, you are downgrading. So we have to keep upgrading. So what am I saying? If you want to move to the next chapter of your life, but you are stuck in your head, especially as an introvert, you're like, where I am is okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's meant for others. I cannot do. You start analysis paralysis. You start. Tell yourself this thing that I'm about to say. What brought me up to this level will not take me to this level. You are somewhere. Whoever is watching, if you come across this video, you are somewhere, right? And what brought you to this level, that level that you are in, and maybe, thank God, you are comfortable there, will not put you on the next level. And then the next thing is that for the fact that you are not satisfied, unless you are fulfilled, but for the fact that you are not fulfilled, or you are not yet fulfilled where you are, that means there is more. There is more. That is what it means. If you are not satisfied where you are, we are grateful. I am grateful for where I am. However, if I am not fulfilled, it means there is more to do. And what brought me this far will not move me. It's not the same effort. It's not the same skill. It's not the same friends. It's not the same book that you've read that brought you here. You cannot keep reading that book. It will not take you there. You have to step up. And tell yourself this third thing. Okay, remember one thing. When you are so afraid to dream for the next level, for that desirable thing that you want to attract, tell yourself, or remember that time that you were able to get something that was so high. I do this all the time. I do this whenever I want to reach out for something else. And I start analyzing and telling myself the reason why I shouldn't do it, or the reason why it is beyond my reach. I'll tell myself, you remember when you did this? You remember when you couldn't do this? and now you have this. You remember when I remember when I cannot do this, and now I have it. I remember when I don't have this, but now I have it. I remember when I don't want to call anything, but you know what you don't have 5 years ago. But now that thing self is almost nothing. It's almost nothing. And now it is time to move to the next level. There are so many things, and I am so grateful for these things. However, we don't live in mediocrity. We don't live in mediocrity. We keep moving forward. We keep making progress. Because if you are not making progress, stagnation, we cannot be stagnant. If you are stagnant, then you are dead. Because there is no life in a stagnated water. For water to be fresh, to be alive, so that living creatures like fish can live in it, it has to be passing like this. You know, the water has to flow. It has to flow. So that is how humans are. You cannot be stagnant. If you are stagnant, you will stink. You cannot be stagnant. If you're stagnant, you are going to stink. So one of the ways that you can attract, I go back to when I talk, I'll still, if I say so many things, I still come back to my center, the center point, which is another way that you can attract your desirable thing is by what? The next one is by not, if there for anything, quit being stagnant. Be grateful for where you are, but keep aiming forward. Take for example, if you are a mother or you're a parent, you know the joy of having a baby. You had a baby. Everyone rejoiced 1 year when you gave birth, day one or first month. And then 12 months down the line, if the baby is not progressing to the next stage, how will you feel? Will you still feel good? You start having concerns. You start visiting doctors. If you don't visit doctors, you start asking questions. You start asking people, experienced people, see what is going on now. And they will start giving you suggestions. They'll start helping. Everybody will start helping, because it's not the child, the baby is not hitting the milestones required. That is how our life is. That is how your life and my life is. We have to set milestones for ourselves, although everybody is different. And do not pressure. I don't say the topic. This our topic is not like give yourself pressure because you set milestones. No. But there should be always something that you look forward to. That makes life so interesting. It makes life interesting. If there is nothing that you look forward to, if there is nothing you look forward to, there is nothing that you look forward to at the end of the month. Let's say if you are a salary person, you look forward to something, a paycheck, an alert in your bank account at the end of the month or every week. It depends. If life becomes so boring and uninteresting, if there is nothing that you look forward to. So, thank you so much for the like. So, can somebody put a comment on the comment section so that I'll see you? I don't even know who I'm interacting with. So, life is all about making progress. One of the ways that you can attract... Hi, Obi. How are you? One of the ways that you can attract what you want in life is by seeing yourself in the next level. See yourself on the stage as an introvert, helping other people to be able to do things right. I mean, how cool is that? Using your time wisely. Life is all about making progress. You cannot afford to be stagnant. You cannot afford to be stagnant. Stagnation is not part of it. There is nothing pleasant about being stagnant. Even if it's the smallest progress, what you consider as the smallest progress, go ahead and make it. Because when you reach here, you move further. When you reach here, you move further. That is how it is. When you reach here, you move further. When you reach here, you move further. Step by step, you keep climbing until the last day of your life. If you are not out of breath, you cannot stop. You will continue to strive. Once there is still breath in you, you are still breathing, you are still eating, continue to dream. Continue to look for the next thing to achieve. It's not like grandiose things. Okay, take for example, what do I want to achieve today? This afternoon is to come and talk with you, to come and go live on YouTube, and say something that will hopefully have an impact on someone somewhere in this planet Earth. So this is some of the ways that I consider. I cannot bore you so much. These are some of the ways that I consider as the way to attract the desirable things that you want in your life. Bye for now. Do not be afraid to dream. You have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain for dreaming big, for dreaming, you watch yourself getting what you desire. How good is that? Don't you want to get it? Continue to dream. Dream as much as you can, because you are more than capable to achieve your desires. Dreams becomes reality. It does. There are so many dreams that was my dream that is now a reality. And now I'm moving to the next one. And it will become a reality by His grace. It will also become a reality if I am willing to put in the work. Okay, guys. Bye. Bye for now. Bye, everyone.